Hey there, welcome to the stream. Now, after some break I had there, I'm really a little bit kind of scatterbrained today, if you'd like, but anyway. The thing is, I'm really excited about the upcoming Friday. And just because of the kind of announcement that happened for Path of Exile on last Thursday, where they showed pretty much the upcoming league as well as all the changes more or less they're like doing. And they're like pretty going wild there with how much they're changing like all of the melee stuff. So I'm really interested to just get in the new league and try to play a melee build finally without being like that kind of bad off. I mean, the thing is, melee in Path of Exile before was that you needed to use a totem to just buff your melee damage, or else you're not actually doing any damage. And this is just really huge that they're just cutting out this kind of bullshit with these totems, and I'm really excited to see how this is actually going. So this doesn't really kind of distract necessarily from today's stream actually, which is about the DLC of I'm starting to branch here, sorry guys. Of the Tales Principle 2, my god. Road to Elysium, which I will kind of finally now check out. I mean, it's like 2 or 3 weeks since I've kind of finished the base game, and I was pretty sure to actually get to DLC some time. Funny enough, at the time that I was kind of finishing Tales Principle 2, I thought that there would be like 2 or 3 DLCs, but there's actually only kind of one currently, which is still interesting. I'm definitely interested to see what they are doing in the DLC itself, concerning kind of the puzzles, how they will be, how these puzzles will be like, and so on. So it's really interesting. But something I will kind of still announce here kind of way is that I will definitely like play the DLC for the upcoming days. I don't really know how long this one is. I didn't try to look it up like again kind of thing. So if I am like done by tomorrow or the day afterwards, then that's kind of fine anyways, but still if there's like no time left, then actually I will start kind of the next game then, which will maybe, I don't know, we'll see which kind of game I will maybe start then. But however, something I just want to make clear here is that I will definitely stream the start of the Path of Exile League on Friday, which will mean that I will stream later than usual, and also I'm not sure how long I will stream on that day, because in in theory I will want to play really long, so I don't know how long this will be. So yeah, that's more or less like the purpose for today's stream. Is like obviously DLC, and then well, at least I'm personally really looking forward to the stream on Friday then. Just a quick info to the new league there. What I will be doing is I will play my kind of own build, like I'm not following any build guide, which is going to be interesting because actually last like 2 leagues I think I actually started with a build guide in mind, for especially for the league starter. But this time I actually want to do kind of an own build. I'm sure it's not going to be really strong anyway, because I am not too much into Path of Exile to really get like the most benefit out of it. So don't expect like the craziest or best build necessarily, but I'm planning currently to, well, play something most people will probably start playing in this league, or like will play in this league, I would guess, which is a Fleet and Gladiator build, where yeah, I'm just curious to see how this will go on, because I tried to do something like this before, and yeah, it wasn't really that great. Let's just phrase it like that. But I have the feeling that at this time, with these changes on the way, actually will kind of be really good. So I'm kind of hyped for it actually. But there's still some time there until the release, so Need to really have a little bit patience there. Okay. So I think I've like talked a little bit enough here for the intro section there. Actually, we'll go ahead and okay. First off, cut the music there. Hopefully the game will be captured right. I didn't necessarily change anything, but yeah, okay, there it is. So, I don't know what these actually are. Orpheus Ascending. Take a brain for a ride through the laser grid and explore the philosophy of love, death, and resurrection with Hypatia and Cerebri. The classic laser mechanics of this series are pushed to the limit in unexpected ways, testing your ability to think differently. Okay, maybe they are like done in different kind of sections there, so I'm just gonna start with Orpheus Ascending. And we'll see what exactly kind of awaits us here. I mean, the text there already kind of stated that it will be kind of focusing on laser puzzles. Although there were already like multiple different kind of mechanics for lasers, so yeah, kind of interesting to see what they will do. But yeah, definitely they can like do more with these laser puzzles, I feel like. At least personally, I would argue that they didn't really really maxed out the possibilities with these lasers in the base game. So yeah, just to see how this kind of goes. I want to check if currently you're like really on the correct path here. Because I don't know what exactly the like I didn't really try to look up too much because I don't want to get spoiled too much, and also I wasn't really exactly like keeping in mind that there were like different kind of sections there, so I will just If a thing loves, it is infinite. Okay.
I think that's it. The new body's ready for the transfer. How's the reassembly algorithm?
Done.
Well then, somebody just needs to go in there and disentangle the data. Ah, and here comes our expert.
Thank you for agreeing to this one, Kay. Perhaps together we can right an old wrong. When I was lost in my own grief, I spent a lot of time thinking about Hypatia and Cerebri. How they found each other, how they lost each other, and how beautiful it would be if we could reunite them. For the longest time, it was only a daydream, but not anymore. In the myth of Orpheus, the ancient bard descends into the underworld to bring back his beloved wife, who died in a tragic accident. With the power of his music, he convinces Hades and Persephone to free her. But he is told that she must walk behind him, and he must not look back at her until they have left the underworld. And so, of course, in every version of the myth, he looks back. Because he doesn't trust the gods, or because he is an imperfect man, or because he simply forgets. And death is triumphant once again. We've accepted that triumph for a long time, because we had to, because what else could we do? But the world changes, and we are not the frightened, powerless creatures we once were. Perhaps it's time to say enough, and let Orpheus complete his ascent.
Okay, we're so back in a
You will
simulation-like
have to
thing
collect
here.
all of Sarabai's data fragments so that we can reconstruct her personality. I'll monitor you from here, just like last time.
Good luck, kiddo.
Kind of wondering what these two persons were trying to kind of resurrect here. If they were like more as like people who were killed by building the second city, which kind of failed. Or if they're like different people entirely. I'm not really sure, honestly. We've got some terminals here. Welcome to the Internet Message System, version 0.4. User Sabai. You have 3 unread messages. Cannot access, not goodbye, and cannot access. Okay, open message, not goodbye. From Hibutea to Sabai. Subject, not goodbye. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I'm writing this. In all likelihood, you can't even read this because so little of your consciousness is left, and what's left of your battery is dying. They say it's impossible to recover you, and the backup were all destroyed. I wish we backed ourselves up in Jerusalem before we left, but space was so limited and we could have had to wait so long. Except, of course, it's nothing compared to the empty years that stretch before me now. I don't have the words to express what you mean to me. I try to sum it all up to say something elegant and beautiful and perfect, and I can't. Maybe it can't be said. Maybe it only exists as days and years live together, a sequence of moments bound together like a string of light defying the darkness of the sky. I don't know. All I know is that this is not a goodbye. It may be the end of you, of us, of who I was, but I will not say goodbye. Love you forever. Hibutea. Okay, their messages are not accessible to us, so... Well, obviously they were some kind of lovers, but more than that we don't really know much about them currently. Kind of throws us kind of straight into these puzzles here. I mean, we're trying to get them back, kind of. Oh, these are back as well. There is no greater joy than discovering something that you had never imagined. In that moment you understand that the world is better than it seems. Kind of unknown there. Yield. Attack inverter, okay. What's this one actually doing? It's just there, I guess. I don't get why this one's here. I don't really get what it actually does, but what we can technically do is block this one. And now it's open for a second there. I feel like this laser, which I'm currently blocking, is only for blocking the one we need exactly here. And we are not fast enough to run there. That's interesting. How about this setup? Yeah, this is a lot better. Okay. Collect Sarabai's fragment. Okay, we've got the first one there.
When I was born, the first thing I felt was that I was alone. Not that I was lonely, but that I was separate. Singular. There was the world, and there was myself, a contained entity. And this sense of separation, of a distinct self, was delightful. Individuality itself was a source of constant joy and wonder. What could be more incredible than to be able to say, I am?
We have the first fragment. Everything's looking good on our end.
Currently kind of thinking about this one a little bit. Can like something like this? No, it's only holding itself back on this point right here, which does not help. So maybe the other way around is maybe a little bit better. Well, kind of yes and no as well. Because it kind of works, but not really. The thing is that we have currently already like using all possible connections. Although that's not really true. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. What we can do is we can also take these ones as well. For example, like this. Now we will get even further beyond and even actually to the end. Nice. It was a little bit lucky there.
As I grew, I realized that the more I developed this sense of self, the more enjoyable it became simply to exist. It wasn't selflessness that improved existence, but refinement of the self. When the ancients said that ego is something to set aside, they got it all wrong. Ego is something to nourish and shape, a work of art.
The reconstruction's working. Keep going, 1K.
Got this sequence test chamber here. Or like puzzle. I don't really know how to really call them. We could... Yeah, actually, yeah, you know what? You could actually do something like... Oh yeah, like this. And take this one and connect these two as well. And now we just stand on the button. We will break apart the blue laser to let this one charge, and then we can actually just use it as our power source. At least like the source for the red laser there.
My insights into the value of the self were genuine, I think. But of course, I was completely inexperienced. In fact, in many ways, I was like a human child. So I began to resent everything that intruded on that sense of self. My social obligations to the others, the leadership of Athena and Cornelius, even the obvious limitations imposed on us by our situation. Why did I have to exist in this particular historical moment, saddled with the task of reconstructing civilization?
Okay, just wanted to wait to use the computer. Critical error, all systems compromised. Files recoverable is peace, God, eternity and pain. Recover peace. An ethical philosophy of life from Felix Adler. User highlighted. It is upon those we love that we must anchor ourselves spiritually in the last moments. The sense of interconnectedness with them stands out vividly by way of contrast, the very moment when our mortal connections with them is about to be dissolved. And intertwined of our life with theirs, the living in the life that is in them is but a part of our life living in the infinite manifold of the spiritual life. The thought of this, as apprehended not in the terms of knowledge, but in immediate experience, begets the peace that passeth understanding, and it is upon the bosom of that peace that we can pass safely out of the realm of time and space. Okay. Let's see what's written about God here. Essay first series from Wolf Waldo Emerson. User highlighted. Thus are we put in training for a love which knows not sex, nor person particularly, but which seeks virtue and wisdom everywhere. To the end of increasing virtue and wisdom, we are by nature observers, and thereby learners. That is our permanent state. We are often made to feel that our affections are but tents of a night. Though slowly with pain, the objects of the affections change, as objects of thoughts do. There are moments when the affects rule and absorb the man, and make his happiness depend on the person or persons. But in health the mind is presently seen again, its overarching vault, bright with galaxies of immutable lights, and the warm wrath and fears that swept over us as clouds, must lose their finite character and blend with God to attain their own perfection. Okay. What about eternity? Eternity Revealed by Theo Eklowald. User highlighted. In what sense am I a Christian, then, if I care so little for dogma? In the sense that in everything that I do and think I follow the revelation of Jesus Christ, that the greatest of all things is love. Love is the nature of God, so equally the nature of that which was created in this image. This I have learned through the revelation that is daily life, through toil, misery, strife, and the infinite power which brings relief and joy. And thus I reject those who believe that the ordinary love of mortal beings is limited, that it ends with death. Rather it is through love that we perceive the immortality of the soul, for it reveals that eternity is conceivable to the human mind when it is filled with love. It is because we know that we can love another forever, that we know that we are the children of God. And lastly, pain, which is an archived email where the username is corrupted. User highlighted. I don't have much time left. I never thought it would end this way. Never thought it would die alone, sitting around in my apartment, wondering if things would have gone differently if we'd gotten that stupid grant. Mostly though, I just wonder why we're not together. I still don't understand. I don't know why you had so much pain inside you. I don't know why you let it infect everything we had. I don't know why you couldn't see my love for you, why you twisted everything I said. I was angry and disappointed for so long, but now I just wish I could have found some way to make that pain go away. I would have given anything for it. I wish you were here. Well, this was like easier to understand than the text before, I feel like. Although it's a little bit difficult to also necessarily like understand what text you're kind of reading aloud as well. So yeah, it's a bit hard to do. Vastness. First of all, we can actually no, let me just select the one in there. It's just trap, but we can get another connector this way. And okay, I can already tell what this one kind of is all about, because we have the thing here that we need to connect these two in more or less like this manner, but currently it's not really helpful, honestly. But we can actually do something like this, which works out quite well. Yeah, it's honestly something they had, I feel like, maybe one or two like puzzles where you needed to actually block the laser, either with yourself or actually through placing it in a specific way. But now it's more widely used actually, which is kind of interesting. Because this more or less is only like the start of the whole idea here.
With that focus on the self, also came an enormous and increasingly overwhelming fear of death. The pleasure of existence, seemed almost erased by the possibility of its ending. If it was possible not to be, if the self had an ending, even in the distant future, then how could anything have meaning? I spent far too much time imagining that last moment, the moment just before I stopped existing. How could I possibly face that?
I was kind of wondering why there's like a little space to kind of walk through there, where they wouldn't like make it steaming this with the face with the cliff there or something. But yeah, it was a little secret area actually. And a message which I, well, can read directly, let's say it like this. I'm not gonna try to decipher it, honestly.
If you get stuck, I've inserted some code that might help you bypass a few puzzles. It's not the most elegant work I've ever done, but it'll do the job.
Yeah, I already saw that there were like these terminals again to use these kind of sparks, so I was kind of expecting them to be placed around the whole perimeter here. Can we read other things now, or are they still not accessible? Okay. I don't know if they will like change. I'm also not sure if the first game, where there were more of these terminals with corrupted data, actually, if you will be able to like read later entries, as they may come back to be like readable in a way. I don't really know. I cannot remember if this was maybe the case. I don't feel like it was necessarily, but I wasn't really sure. A lot more greenery here. What do we have here? Chain. Got a connector in here. Seems like a weird chamber, honestly. Okay, this is the end where we want to go to. And we have a power line just going in there. And okay, interesting. I want to see what happens if I link 3 of them. Huh. That wasn't necessarily expected from me, honestly. Okay, that they activated 8 of them. And the 9th one actually was disabled for both. Huh. If I take like 4 of them, it will actually, wait a second, take 9 of them this time. So we optimally want 1, 2, 3, 4 more of them. I don't know actually know how this kind of works, but sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we actually have all of them that we need. Interesting. Like, honestly, I don't really get why they have like more power to kind of overrule the red one. But it's definitely an interesting kind of puzzle.
Looking back, it's embarrassing how solipsistic I became. I really thought that I could construct my identity without any reference to the outside world. Like I could just will myself into existence. But it just didn't work. And it made me miserable. Everything felt hollow and meaningless, overshadowed by the idea of death. There was something I wasn't seeing, something I needed, but I couldn't figure out what it was.
I'm just currently just checking around the edges of the whole area here to see if there's something kind of hidden. Which seems like here's a, well, not necessarily like a cave, but a way to get through there. Not getting stuck by a tree actually. What do we have here? What is out here? Oh, what are you? Oh, 404. Gold not found or something. What is this all about? Okay, the big question is if this one is openable or not. Which honestly I don't really know. Because I cannot really interact with myself directly, so it may have some hidden switch or something. It's maybe like a possibility there. I'm wondering what's like shimmering through there, but that's just something which is in the puzzle in there. And just kind of shimmering through these textures in a little bit of a bizarre way. Oh, we got actually a little bit more secret stuff here. I wish to see more of the world's beauty, but there is something limited about this place. It is not enough. Okay. Well, let's just maybe get back on track here. Because I don't see anything too obvious currently. I mean, obviously I can miss stuff. That's like something I really like to do kind of in a way, so I kind of expect it to happen, but still. Oh, there's another code there. Another QR code. Something has gone wrong. We are fragmented. This is incorrect. A note from actually from Uriel. Got a name here. The ones without names are probably from the same person, and maybe it could be like in the first game. I feel like there was also someone leaving notes who didn't really have a name placed below. It was more or less like empty, and I didn't really catch on that this just didn't mean that there was not necessarily not only not given a name, but that they are actually connected to only one person who are writing these. Equilibrium. Ooh, glass. A lot of stuff actually. We got some things here. Okay, I feel like these outputs are only for resetting or changing these mobile outputs. And the idea here is obviously to, well, technically get them connected. Problem being that they will not be equal, and therefore they have problems with this one. But honestly, I feel like it's a pretty easy puzzle to solve. Because if I'm like understanding this correctly, the strength of the laser is related to how long the laser is kind of going. Yeah, just like this. I just need to lengthen the path of the blue laser to actually get it in a state where they wouldn't cancel out each other in the right kind of position there.
Everything changed when we started spending more time with each other. Do you remember that night when we found the old library in the Dead City? It was just after the stampede and we were all a bit shaken up. Byron read to us from one of the books, and later you and I started arguing about one of the poems. And your perspective was so different and interesting, and I just kept wanting to hear more.
Okay. Just trying to keep you hydrated. It's still like pretty warm actually. Recover everyday supply. The everyday supply from AD Markham. User highlighted. Love must matter to the philosopher because it is at its core the one undisputed presence of the sublime in our lives. Even when it is failed love, unrequited love, or entirely imagined love, is likely a vast monolith towering over us, humbling, uplifting, frightening. Those who deny its presence can be safely disregarded as fools. They know it is there, they're simply afraid. But equally, the philosophers must consider that in the great matter of history, love matters not one jot. The Nazarene commanded his followers to love their enemies, but they did not, and wrote 1,000 books of excuses for this failure. Therein is revealed the purpose of the human struggle. Okay. Confession. Confessions from Pinnacle Hilipule. User highlighted. To me, the idea that my soul, my essence, could fall in love with another being and then maintain that love unblemished for eternity seems utterly impossible. My experience of love has been catastrophe, embarrassment, and disappointment. But this is precisely why I refuse to surrender, why I choose to believe against all precedent that I will find the one for me, and that our love will last forever. You can laugh at this absurd and contradictory belief, but it will not waver. Faith is not a matter of the past, of miracles witnessed and saints observed, but of the future that ought to be written. Interesting kind of confession there. It's kind of nice that they still like hang on to it, even though they have like bad experiences with it. Pickering Manuscript. Pickering Manuscript from William Blake. User highlighted it. Seek love in the pity of others' woe, in the gentle relief of another's care, in the darkness of night, in the winter's snow. The naked and outcast seek love there. Okay, I'll just stick as this. Domino effect. What am I looking at here? Why are you here? Okay, they definitely like to keep the wall of the mechanic hidden. And you need to actually open it up there. Oh. That's why they're doing this right here. Because what you cannot do is do this. You cannot really do it like this way. Ooh. So we got 4 connectors. We need to place them right so that they will actually activate everything they need. I want to start with the blue one and want to connect it to, I don't know, probably like this one even. So let me place this one right. God damn it, I placed the other connector in my way here. So we'll try to counter this one by placing this one right here. It will actually not work because it's not helpful enough, kind of. But we have another way of placing this one, so we actually need to get rid of this connection. Keep connections, deselect, select this one down. Now the right side on the left right side is right, the left blue side is right. Now we need to do this one for red as well. Probably maybe something like this. No, this doesn't really actually like it. This seems better, but now I'm honestly not really sure if this one really works out that well, but we will try. Yeah, no. But actually, maybe it's better in here, actually. Oh. Maybe I need to take this one away. Now place it down again? No. This does not seem to work that way. Interesting. Okay, so maybe I need to go another route here. Maybe I need to... It doesn't seem really right though. Like, try this one again once more. Oh. Oops. Come on. Yeah, this one is not really right just itself as well. Now it would be right. But now the blue one is not right as well. Maybe just place once more over? Not really. Okay, let's see. Red one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the 5th one in theory. Blue one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th one in theory. But they can collide on the 5th one as well. So this one is pretty obvious. I mean, the thing is, if we were to actually go ahead and do it like this, we will actually hinder ourselves more than before. And I actually don't know what happens if we would like try this one right here. It would work, so actually technically we would be able to do something like this. The problem is that we have like 6 of them in a row, 6 of the blue ones in a row we need to power. It's gonna be difficult. I mean, this one I feel like is actually like the best idea, to put both of the other ones on the other side. Although maybe this one will maybe not really be true for the right hand side in general here. Because I have the suspicion we need to put it like maybe even this. So we will actually take the blue one, take this one. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're suddenly stronger? I don't get this one. Why is this happening? Suddenly. I cannot overrule this one. Now I can. What? Why? I'm not placing them right? Is this the problem? Oh, that's the problem. Okay, now I see. We want place this one actually around here. And we're almost done. Only almost. Could have taken one further here, but then we've got the problem right there. We cannot get this one more like on the other side, so we need actually this one to go like wrong laser. More like here. And probably we need to put them side by side actually. Because now... yeah, now it seems like a little bit better if we would like place it right here. Should work out. Yeah, nice. I think it's kind of better, but
really
still.
Understood the appeal of philosophers who tell us that everything is one. If everything is just a reflection of yourself, an endless hall of mirrors, there's nothing to connect with. And what I realized through our conversations is that everything beautiful happens in that space of connection between one person and another, and between people and the world. That gap between us is necessary, because without it, without separation, there can be no transcendence.
Okay. Interesting. We can only... no. I want to select this one. I want to select the one standing there. Huh. Didn't figure it would be that strong, honestly. A good question would be if I like would put the tune there, this would not change the actual thing. Interesting. This would not actually change how these interact or work at all. I mean, in theory this one should be a worse result for us here. And it is. Okay, like this is still functioning the way as I was kind of thinking it would be. Now the problem is that I need to do something about this one right here, because we definitely need to get the red laser there. And I'm not sure how to do this one right here. This thing I can like put these ones right here, but this doesn't change anything. And I'm a little bit wondering what the actual idea here is. I can like do this one, but this does not help. Like, why would this help? The thing is, the setup of the blue laser, I feel like is, well, not pretty doable else, because you kind of need to have some place right here, because if you were to place it in any other situational way, if now the situation will actually be opened, because we actually kind of solved this problem right there somehow, and now it will actually be undone, the whole progress, and this one will close again. So this one only can sit on the button itself, because else we'll not be able to move to our target there, or to our goal. No, the problem is I don't really get what the idea here is. Because obviously the problem is the red laser is not strong enough. Because it rolls like 1, 2, 3 and then 4 was cut off by the blue laser. Just for reference, this kind of gate or grate right here doesn't allow any laser to get through, so that's not a solution. Also, something I thought about would maybe to connect the source not to this one but to this one right here, but this will not be able to work because, well, this kind of more like stereo stands just in the way of it, so that's not really our way either. Oh, actually, got another idea. I can prolong this one right here, and through doing this, it should actually level out the problem we had here. Yeah, it does. I was kind of trying to think of a way of how to achieve this one, but I didn't really thought about this way. At least not like instantaneously, that's why. It took me a little bit there. But still pretty feasible to actually get to the solution, I feel like.
Once I understood that meaning comes from the interaction of the self with the world, I found it easier to be patient, to be kind. I reminded myself that other people are just like me, and nobody really knows exactly what they're doing. And the more I allowed myself to open up, the more interesting and complex our interactions became, and the more meaningful.
We have roughly 50% of Cerebai's personality matrix reconstructed.
Who'd have thought that 1K would have made such a good necromancer?
Well, I mean, it's kind of fitting to give me kind of the title there of necromancer, although it's a little bit weird still. I'm currently trying to find maybe a switch or something. I didn't mean to find you. Never surrender the idea that you could become more than you are now. There are always another change. There's always another chance to grow. From Nephesis 108. I can try to go there again and just have a second look if it's so much changed. But I don't feel like it would be because, well, we didn't do anything as special, I feel like. I was trying to see if this is just like just something to discover in itself. This one kind of exists here and nothing else. Like there's nothing behind that one or not, but I don't really see anything that would kind of give it kind of away if there would be something behind it or not. Let's just say in theory it could be, but also I don't really know. I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can get up there, sadly. This does not really seem to work that way. I'd like to find whatever is you're like missing for it, but honestly, I don't really know what it is, so what? Let's just keep going forward for now because I don't really know if there's gonna be anything specifically or not. I mean, I'm almost certain that there are like any hidden or secret stuff in also this game here. Like that's more or less like pretty normal, but still, I don't really know. The golden door that can open, but also like this pedal right here seems like something we can maybe use if you like done all 16 puzzles. There's another message there, but we will not be able to get it from here, so we just need to keep that in mind and hopefully stumble upon it later on. See the 9th puzzle. What the? Causaceous Nexus. What is going on in here? You have like these switches to open up. These ones right here. And the idea in the end is to just have these different kinds of things, okay. Can't imagine what's happening here. Yeah, that's what is happening. That's cool. It's like, this kind of setup reminds me, and it's not really something that's kind of close to it anyway, but still, it reminds me of the kind of small redstone construction you could do in like Minecraft, where you can actually have like a little bit of a memory system. Where if you kind of like two states that could be altered on, and it would actually be kind of saved, which also just happens in here by just blocking one of them. You actually switch it to the other one, and it is kind of still just saved in there that you actually can then go ahead and kind of use it like it's just doing in here. You can just go ahead, block these lasers, and just keep on doing so to get the cube already. And what's actually our goal here? Just get up here? Yeah, it feels like it. Nothing else to do especially. Okay.
It's funny though, when I think about it, that I still didn't know what to call what I was experiencing. I guess love seemed like a term that only applied to our ancestors, with their Hormones and instincts and strange fleshy organs. Surely we were too different to experience that. And the really funny thing is that I was thinking exactly like an ancient human child, pretending I was above it all.
What is going on here? Why? Oh, just noticed this right here. But to let them have a desert just going openly like this is a little bit weird, and I'm totally here for trying to run into permadeath. Yeah, exiting safe zone, but there's something there. You can see it. You can see it, but it's... Oh, here's the path. No. No, still not a path. Still getting the warning. It's getting worse. Okay. Where am I allowed to walk through it? Over here? Maybe? We're getting closer. I want to go there. It seems like there's like a... Oh, goddammit. Seems like there's a wreckage of a car or something. Something besides a tree or so on, but the game does just allow me to go there. At least not really near to it. What do we have here? Everything is wrong here. Someone is missing. Emphasis 108. Incarnation. Oh, there's our goal. And what is going on here? Okay, we can do this like before. We can block signals, which we'll remember again. Now we can like go in here and I don't know, block red signal. Honestly, that didn't work. No, that didn't work because we have a second red signal right there. Oh. We can block the blue one, but that doesn't help us. What's the idea here anyways? This kind of to get the blue signal in here. Which means we need to like open up this right here. No, this is kept open, but also we have the source here, that's why it's also kept open. And now we're just okay. Although, is it so clear? I mean, the thing is, we now can like block red signal right here. But will be enough? Not really. Because we got like the signal from there as well. Is there a way to just... Oh no, yeah, just block this one. Then we can actually block this red one right here. We will unlock the finish there and also have it open for like any time. We can block this one right here. Hello? Oh, wrong one. I need to block the source, not one of the inputs. Because now we can actually get back in the main chamber here and we can actually get to our goal. To our memory fragment.
What I'd never considered was that stripped of biological necessity and physical need, as well as all the strange stigmas and taboos our ancestors associated with their bodies, love might be more pure, more powerful. That we can love with fewer distractions than they could. And so the experience is all the more overwhelming. I do think we should learn to simulate some of those biological processes. Would be fun.
Yeah, it would be fun to just simulate them. Okay, sure. Where's the voice of my creator? Where's the one that we became? Everything is shattered. From Uriel 4. I feel like somehow, I mean, there were like multiple persons in the first game which were trapped by Elysium, which, well, we know kind of because Elysium is still around in the second game. Basically just the watcher of their dreams or something. And I have the feeling that actually these persons that are like, or were like the, I mean, they were like kind of used as a kind of source for new personalities or something. But somehow they actually got in here as well, and now they're really confused as well as why are they in here. I almost could jump that. I was only like a little bit more of jump height there, and I could actually get this one. Okay, and non nubis solum. 17 questions about reality from Cassius Green. User highlighted. Cicero correctly observed that we are not born for ourselves alone. Aristotle likewise pointed out that man is a social animal. Plato's Symposium depicts characters praising the spiritual and philosophical importance of love, which, with Socrates arguing for a more abstract notion of learning to love the form of beauty itself, which honestly seems a little unnecessary, if you ask me. Jesus placed love above all other considerations, demanding that people even love their enemies. But if we all agree that love is so important, why is love so rarely taken into consideration by the system we live in? It may seem like a naive question, but think about the sheer moral and intellectual weight behind the idea that love matters. Why is our reality so out of step with our philosophy? It's an interesting kind of thought about how our society is not really like evolving much about that. I think that much at least. So yeah, I guess you can like question this kind of thing here. Recover Utopia. Okay, no, error, file to damage to recover. I can imagine that these kind of strings here are actually encoded messages that you could decode and you can actually get something back, but I will not go that deep. You can do that if you want to, honestly. I mean, you can just pause it and type it out for yourself. I mean, that's also like the thing I need to do, or use like image recognition to just get the string without typing it yourself. That's also like a possibility to do. Recover the truth. The Blue Note by Bailey Steele. User highlighted. You wanna know the truth about love? Nobody knows what they're doing. It's all improv, man. It's 2 million years of people muddling through. Prophets and messiahs and philosophers declare that love is what it's all about. We go, yeah, that's right. And then we try and we fail and we hurt each other and we try again and we have moments of fucking transcendence and then we think we are think with the wrong organ, we make a mess of everything and it goes on forever and ever, amen. And you know what the craziest part? You can go through all the shit that I did, end up with a body like an old wreck and a brain full of holes. And still to your dying day you go, yeah, it was love. Love for my family, my friends, my music, and even my fucking ex-wife. It was all about love, and every time I forgot about it, I forgot that I was like a fucking moron. I'm sure what this one is meant to be. Okay, let's see the 11th chamber. Breakthrough. I got some murders here. Some of us are trying to block again. And, well, it's more or less like the same approach than before, I feel like. So we are like doing something about this. And also something about this, with this in mind. Now we've blocked like 2 off. Yeah, now we can just the 3rd one right here. And we'll get through. These are interesting. They are trying to kind of experiment with these. We need to block in the right kind of way. But so far they are okay-ish from the difficulty. Not really that hard, but I can imagine that they will go a little bit more crazy later on.
When we started living together, I thought I'd figured it all out. Everything would be smooth sailing from now on. I still had so much to learn about love. Even for us, it's messy. You find someone who seems to be the perfect match for you, who seems necessary in your life. And then you realize all the ways in which you don't fit together at all. Because nothing in this world is perfect.
What? What the hell? Okay. And we've got only 2 connectors for this one. Now this is gonna be a fun one, I feel like. I want to first off try to do these ones. It would work. But this is not enough. But we can actually do this one as well. Now we got all blue ones sorted out. Yeah, but how will this one work actually? The most difficult is actually the red one because it's not really easy to get this one right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Although it could kind of still work out there if we move this one again and take only this one right here. It's enough to counteract the whole balance we kind of got before anyway. And now we can add this node right there and should be able to not get it. Ha. Maybe I need to completely numb this node as well? No, that doesn't really work out that well. You know what? We can. Yeah, we can actually try to go a little bit more with blue. Something along those lines. It's still not enough. Oh, okay. I will deselect this one. Yeah, that's not a problem though. It's difficult to get this one right, although maybe if I take this one and deselect this one. No, red is too powerful and on this node is specifically. I need to have the red and blue collide on this sec right there, and that's really difficult. But maybe if I would like to actually deselect this one and go one step further away. Oh wow, I'm not blocking myself here. That's not what I wanted. It's not really enough. And the problem now that I have, I actually need to, like, I'm getting a source signal right here for red, and then I need to go up there to the left and to the left to actually get this one. This feels not like the right way, Because what I want is to actually get it from below here. So actually, maybe what I actually want to do is take this one and put this one right down here. Maybe not necessarily standing in the way of themselves like that. Okay, that's interesting. They're like crossing so much. I don't think that's necessarily helpful, but we will try this one once more. With this one as well, and this one as well. Now blue's actually getting through, but not the one we need. Nope. I want to deselect this one, and now we have problems with red again at the top. That's a problem. That's a big problem. What about if we will add this one as well? Yeah. Yeah, this one seems good. I mean, it's a bit of a mess, honestly. I don't really know if, like, if the blue one, like, right here isn't really needed or something. But whatever, it works for me, so that's fine.
The ancients believed that love could be eternal. But I'll admit that sometimes it seemed impossible to continue. Sometimes I thought you were unfair, or cruel, or just incomprehensible. I'm sure you thought the same about me. And I'm sure that sometimes you were right. No wonder all the ancient love songs repeat the same themes. Longing, happiness, regret, and forgiveness. I want you. I love you. I miss you. Forgive me.
Nope. Here's a path. Like, obviously there's a path sometimes. Hey, I'm safe. Stop it. Also, I really like how these puzzles are going that kind of crazy. Okay. No. Stop it. No. I'm trying to find the borders. I want to get there though. It's so weird that you can like go closer here, but that's pretty much it. You're not getting any further. Ah. Oh, here's a path. Can I walk this path? Yeah, I can. Okay. She can follow this path right here. And obviously it's going round and round here. Little thing. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's a little Easter egg there, I guess. You can imagine that, yeah, between you're actually getting the warnings of it. I don't know what this kind of sandworm or whatever specifically it was really meant there, but interesting. Nonetheless. Still, I really don't get what's this all about, kind of, but okay. Let's just see what the next kind of section entails here. Well, it's probably gonna be more lasers, that's for sure, but I mean, like, what kind of other things will be there. Maybe actually I will be able to get them there in the middle. I like jump here? Oh man. Could be possible, maybe. It's not helpful that I have like these small loading times, but also having then to walk back to it. Interested, there's one of the embers. I don't feel like the jump is like really doable because I'm jumping far enough. If I'll be able to then somewhere in between, then maybe it would be possible. And even then, it's still pretty actually difficult to do. So honestly, I don't really know if this is really possible or not. Just trying to do here is maybe get up further. Doesn't seem like there's any necessary way for it. Thing is, I can try to jump on this one right here, but I don't know if it will if I'll be able to stand on it or not. I am. Interesting. Then it's fairly simple to actually get in here. And it's special one with an arrow. That's not really helpful. I don't want to jump down again and necessarily reset if I may be able to get back here. Like so. I will just take the amber, it's just sitting up there. Even though I'm pretty sure I don't want to use them or something like that. It's like plenty of fine. Oh god. Oh god. I may have a problem. Can I? No? No. Sadly not. Oh, actually I spawned back in here. That's way better, actually. Okay, let's see the last 4 chambers of the, well, the first kind of area we have here. Got a obelisk in here or something. I'm only an echo of the one that was me, but I am uncomfortable in knowing that something persists. From Uriel again. Let's see, 13 is right there. Is nothing between here? Nothing? I was making sure, just checking. Extension. Block this one and change the color we get. Okay. A lot more of these ones right here. We actually can go into as well. Could block them ourselves. Okay, see, we definitely want to have both of them active here. That's the whole idea, and we want to connect the red signal into there. Okay, don't get a red signal from there as well. Okay, yeah, that's actually kind of fine. 2 places, 1 down. Just to get 2 connectors. We'll likely need a lot of. How's the situation looking right now here? It's just red because she gets blue from there. We have blue from there as well. Oh, but what for? Currently, I don't really get why a blue signal is like right there. Also, where's the red signal coming from? Oh, yeah, no, right, okay. From this one all the way through there to there, and then we have the red signal. Okay, all like interconnected there. So actually, how about I connect this one right here currently? With actually have a connection. It's still too much. Okay, that's actually totally fine. Just put this one in between. And it's still not enough. Okay, fine by me. because you can just put it like this, and now it's actually enough. Okay. Suppose that's just looking more confusing than they actually are.
The worst thing I came to realize as I grew older is there are so many ways to hurt other people. Even without any malice, even when you're just trying to be yourself, you end up doing things that cause real harm. You can read every ethical philosopher in the world and you still won't be able to avoid it. Because that's just how we are. Our interactions with each other can't be fully reduced to some abstract system.
Yeah, just how it is. Love is an emotion. It's the underlying truth of our existence. The emotion of how we respond when we notice the truth. Emotion is how we respond when we notice the truth. Okay. Interesting take on love not being an emotion itself. I don't personally see it that way. At least I don't really think so. Okay. Message 504. From a Baptia to Sarah Bay. Arrow, I miss you. It's not that I need to be around you every minute of every day, but talking about our experiences together has become such an essential part of how I interact with the world that your absence is a huge void. I feel unbalanced, and an event seems less real when I have this cast with you. Maybe that sounds clinical and selfish, but I'm trying to explain something that I felt incredibly strongly this last month. We're better together in a way that's more like a multiplication than addition. It's not just you and me, it's us. When you get back, let's go together to do something. Connect. Howard's End from E.M. Forster. God damn it. Brains. User highlighted. It did not seem so difficult. She need to trouble him with no gift of her own. She would only point out the salvation that was latent in his own soul and in the soul of every man. Only connect. That was the whole of her sermon. Only connect the prose and the passion, and both will be exalted, and human love will be seen at its height. Live in fragments no longer. Only connect, and the beast and the monk, robbed of isolation that is life to either, will die. Nor was the message difficult to give. It need not take the form of a good talking. By quiet indications the bridge would be built and span their lives of beauty. But she failed. Okay. Can't really make much out of this one, honestly. Kalilai? Death of Goethe. Thomas Carlyle. Okay, it's the name of the writer. User highlighted. Precise is the new light of knowledge which our teacher conquers for us. Yet small to the new light of love which also we derive from him. The most important element of any man's performance is the life he has accomplished. Under the intellectual union of man and man, which works by precept, lies a holier union of affection, working by example. The influences of which later, mysterious and deep-reaching, all-embracing, can still less be computed. For love is ever the beginning of knowledge, as fire is of light, and works also more in the manner of fire. Let's just go ahead with the 14th puzzle. Data streaming. I don't know if these ones. I see. Okay. Let's just start by the edges. And we probably need to adjust them later on, but we'll just place them down for now to actually see how much we need to adjust later on. Stop getting blocked. I hate this spot. It's so difficult to actually get to. There it is. Okay. Then take another of the blue ones. Maybe something in the middle. Seems fine so far in theory. And now we want to put this one probably like right here or something. Not really. Well, honestly, it's kind of fine anyway. This one does not work out for it right now. Let's see. This one would not work out at all. This one would not be strong enough. Like the blue one right here would not be strong enough. So I feel like setting up this way is more or less needed. The problem now is I cannot move red further to the right side. That's just not possible. Also, I haven't any other ways of doing this. So I can like adjust this one right here easily. Maybe even go something like this. Now this one is in balance, but this one is way off. Honestly, I'm not really sure how to do this then. Because I feel like I would need to put something like in here. But I also need to have something like in place in right here or something. I mean, I can still put this one a little bit further away. I'll put this one right besides it, maybe. So it will work out too. So maybe now I actually can place one maybe more to the left. Kind of works, but still not really. Maybe on this node. Yeah, no, it's still not really the white one. That's so difficult to get in another way. I have an idea though. I have an actual idea. How about we keep the connection, put this one a little bit more closer. Actually, we keep this one, but we don't take it from the source. We take it through away, like this. Now, we can actually also adjust this one right here to something like so. That's not necessarily perfect. I mean, on this kind of side for the left one it's really good, so I'll need to adjust it for this one right here. Okay. Uh-oh. I lost the connections there. Still not enough. Maybe here. Yeah. Nice. Okay, cool. That worked out quite nicely in the end.
The fact that perfection in our interactions is impossible was a hard lesson for me to learn. For the longest time, I always thought the answer was right around the corner. And to be fair, we did learn how to live together without constantly running into problems. But gradually, I realized that the friction would never stop, because what makes us unique also makes us different. There can be no endpoint to love, no final resolution. And it's because of that imperfection that it can go on forever.
What the hell is going on here? Like, what the... What's wrong with this one? It's so bizarre. Where would we get the blue. I want to put this one right here and put this one right here. Now the blue one kind of works how we need it, and we only need to get green working. But green will not work in this configuration, so block green like this. And then need to block red like in here. And what happened to red? Oh. That isn't right. Oh, wait a second, I didn't block this one right. I need to block this one right here. Now it makes more sense, I guess? But how? Okay, we just need to block this one, because we need to get green up in here, and then we need another block to block the red one. Nope, right here. Now green is at the end. Now we need another last block for this one right here, because we don't want any green to happen. And we should, like, honestly, what the hell? Why is it shifting? This is kind of a crazy looking puzzle, and also I'm really glad that they placed these kind of little stones kind of here, because in the end the cubes snap to it, and else it would be kind of difficult to actually do this kind of right and achieve the thing you actually want here. That's kind of nice.
There's a pattern that I noticed in all the ancient poetry that I read. Young poets would praise love as the only true meaning of life. Middle-aged poets would often disagree. They would argue that love is messy, ugly, selfish, and hard to distinguish from lust. They would mock their younger selves for thinking love so incredibly important, and look for answers elsewhere, or reject answers altogether. And then, arriving at old age, they would return to the beginning and realize it was all about love after all.
Okay. We technically need to green one up there. What did I say? I didn't mean to select this one. We need to place this one down. So we got green. And now we need to get red up in here or something. I don't really know what that will. The problem is blue. Because we also need to get blue working. Which should kind of work if I'm like blocking the signal right here. Well, maybe not like this, but not like this. No? Ha. Okay, I feel like blue is actually kind of hard to get. So we will actually, instead of red, we get blue and put blue right where it needs to be. And now we need to get red to where it needs to be, which means we just need to block these ones right here or something. Yeah. That worked out quite nicely, actually. Was a bit of luck, honestly. But I'll take it.
But even love has a context. And the happiness of those who surround us can lift us up. Just like their unhappiness can drag us down. As we improved New Jerusalem, things got better between us in subtle ways that affected every interaction. Our flaws never went away. But as the world around us became more forgiving, we became more capable of forgiving each other. That's why I was excited about New Alexandria.
We're almost there. Just one more file. This one may be harder to extract than the others.
Okay. Yeah, I will not get up the Norway, so let's just reset, but I didn't want to necessarily cut off them speaking, so yeah, just kind of waited there. Still running about the vault we saw, but I don't really have seen anything resembling of a lever or something which would help there. Maybe this one right here actually. Can I just go in there, or no, I need to get the one level above there as well before we can actually seemingly at least get in there. Let's just see. I didn't really look around in the first area that much. I uncovered the secret right here, but I didn't really look around elsewhere. Although there's not really much of like other places to look for, so honestly there's nothing else to see. Okay, well, we can then just only accept that there is technically a vault there, but I don't know how to open it. Heart of Anubis. Okay, what the hell am I looking at? Okay. I see like this point right there. Okay, I can see better, like this point right there is actually the source of the green, source of red, source of blue. And we need to get red there, green there, blue there, and blue, green, and another red one. And we got 2 connectors. And what is this all about? Why is this one right here? Maybe something after we do this one, but how will do this one with one kind of thing again? Although, no, it's probably like the last one as well. So, we would like... What do I can connect here? These ones. But not these ones. Oh god. This is, well... It's gonna be great. Maybe this is not enough for actually getting it that way. Block all of them, actually get blue one right there. And I would need to block blue one right there as well. Although it's not enough. What the hell? I would need to get blue somehow there, but all the points there are really hard to get. That's just green. Give this one. Deselect. Just right there. No. Although it's just red that's in the way there. I also feel like green is already in the way there as well. So let's just connect all of them. You know what? I don't care. But I do care actually, so this is not really helpful much. Honestly. We got all blue ones right now, right here. There's actually something else I'm currently seeing, and I'm not really sure how to kind of read from it. Because... no, I think that's only a help actually, because each of these, for example, blue points has a line connecting them. And actually this one forms a triangle because of the 3 points we have here. Like for green, we have these 2 right here, and there's like a almost like a line only between those 2. And for red, it's actually the same as well. So that's kind of interesting. The thing is, I feel like going with blue is actually the wrong idea. I have the feeling that I need to actually do this with, for example, green, to get green right here, like probably these ones. Is this enough to actually get them to green? No, it's not, because blue is blocking it all the way. But that's the thing, I need also to get blue, get somehow over there as well. Which I don't know how to get to it. Can take around these nodes as well. I just block kind of like red in general. Now green is on the right hand side here, which is great, but not really what something I want. Although it might work out in the end if I'll take red and cover all edges of green. Why are you green? What are you? What is going on here? Okay. Now blue is fulfilled, but the rest are just not. Which is not great. But do we have any other ones? I don't feel we have. Oh, we got this one right in between. Oh, that's pretty helpful. Actually, that's gonna do plenty for us. Green, blue, blue. Yeah, that's perfectly. It was kind of a obvious thing that blue was actually the one color we don't want to use our connectors for, because it was the only one that has a different positioning and shape other than red and green, which was just mirrored in between these two. Okay, it still keeps going on, I guess. I didn't expect it to. Although here's actually the thing that we want to take with us. But now that we're up here, is there more that we can actually explore or not? I don't feel like there's anything there. Oh, hey there. Oh, and an arrow. Well, I'm not able to read this one. I don't feel like this is even possible as well. We did this one. I was kind of just wondering if we done this chamber, but that just says the entrance from there to this chamber there. Because else I'm trying to see if there are like things. What's up there? Why is this there? That seems like there's something still to be discovered, although I really don't really know how to get there. Also this one right there as well. Why is this up there as well? Ooh. I don't really see though how I actually do anything with it. Over in this section I can't really tell because it's really far away, honestly. I can just take the final fragment.
When I saw the explosion coming, I knew it was the end. My end. The power plant was gone. The backup center was collapsing. The street was cracking open. And the fireball was about to engulf me. In that millisecond, I shut down every process except my mind. I turned off my audio-visual input. I rerouted all of my power, pushed my processor to the breaking point. Time slowed down. I didn't think about regret. I didn't think about death. I spent every last moment I could scrape together thinking about you.
You did it. Come to the extraction point and I'll pull you out.
This is odd. We have Sarabai's complete memory archive, but there's still some file fragments left in the system.
Well, you can look for them if you want to, 1K. I know you're always curious, but what matters is that we've got Sarabai.
What the hell? Recount mysterious file 0 out of 3. Like, what is this? Yeah, okay, I kind of expect that the game would not allow me to do that one. I was kind of a little bit to be expected. But obviously I want to have a look at the optional area right here. I never knew how much beauty there was in people. Every person contains a world. Mysterious is... What the... Like marked. Why are you connected to it? Can it be rotated? What the... What the... Okay. Okay, oh. Huh. I kind of see what the game wants me to do. But also I'm not really sure, because I would like put it in there, then... How would this work? I feel like actually to do something like maybe even this. I need them to somehow stay active in all times? What? How do I get there even? Oh no, I don't. I just need them to active like for... Okay. Oh, that's interesting. But the thing is like moving way too fast for this one. I feel like... I mean, it could... Wait. Can you move these things around? Or are you not able to? Yeah, that's this one. And you also are just pushing them through. Okay. That's important information right there. Now. What can we actually do with this kind of information? Can set it up in a way maybe like so. If we would like to do something like this. Just push it away. Like now it would be active on blue? No. No, it's not, because it's also active on itself. How is this setup meant to be? I'm currently a little bit lost, honestly. Because the problem is simply I don't really know what to do, kind of. I have something like this Possibly. Hmm. Maybe. Oh, this is gonna be. How would I even do this one right? We may connect like all of them, but in a. Yeah, no, this would not have worked out at all. No. Okay, like to collect them like that, that's not really helpful at all. I'm just thinking for only a short moment. Something like this. And doesn't really work as well as I thought it would. Would almost kind of work, but still not really. Okay, first of all, I need to red to be the first one active, obviously, so I need to even do it like the other way around, kind of. I would like to select this in this kind of way. Put right here. Would be, well, only shortly active and then completely deactivated. So that's not really helpful. Now it's active again. It's gonna be keep. No, that's really helpful. So maybe along these lines of something like this. Now the other way around. I would to wait for it to just come back here. Put this one right down here. And something like this. Yeah, that would work, okay. And we need to wait again, because I was a bit too slow. God damn it. But it's like, in the end, the whole idea here that we have like red enabled, and we will have blue actually like move into it. Okay, red is there, and blue's also there. That's a problem. That is a problem. We need to kind of cut off blue. I mean, technically what I can do is like put this one right down here, and if I would take this one, we would have currently red active only. And as I would place this one right down right here, we will have Blue active? No, we have red active. Okay, and we're through. And now we're not getting blue anymore. Oh? Actually, we are. Okay. Woo. Kind of lucky, honestly, but I will take it. Collect 4 F4D4 5 4 7 4 1. Let's see. You know what? This one I actually want to know what it is. Text to text. And don't want to do this manually. Okay, this one is Omega. We're collecting.
This is peculiar. I'm not sure what this file is.
It's not part of Sarabai's memory archives. And the timestamps are completely broken.
I think I could reconstruct it if I had more data.
Good news for you, 1K. More puzzles.
Are we on it? Clockwork. Oh. I don't like the look of these ones. Can already imagine what's kind of keeping the case here. Okay, I can see what they are like doing here. And the only thing that's actually kind of missing is for these to have a function. A function? Thing is, if I just do it like this, I will have no way of getting red signal across. Like, it will not happen. Straight up. Can I somehow benefit from this one? What about... what if we place this one right around... Okay, this one will not necessarily help me that much, but what about we would try this one? We would like these ones just enabled, which is not the thing we want to happen. So we need to kind of intertwine them in a way that will actually just help just working there. So maybe then something like this, where we know... No, don't take the thing itself. So, and something like this. Okay. Seems to work actually, so that's cool. Just need to wait each time. Unless green, because green just doesn't seem to work. Because I did green wrong. That's just swell. Can I just... I cannot just get back here, that's great. Okay. We did green wrong. Green wrong because we didn't cut off the source one. So for this one to actually work, just need to place it like this. And then we should be fine. Just, yeah, green is now also switching. Okay, that's cool. still too slow for actually running through it in one try. I resurface here. This one is probably also Omega. I just left like the combination still standing right here, and yeah, this is also Omega, a part of Omega.
All right. I think if you find one more, we can make this work.
It'll probably just turn out to be some old README file someone forgot in there.
Okay. Both sides both being closed, and we need to do something like this. Okay, now we can actually go ahead in the next kind of chamber. What is exactly the plan here? Open these up, or these to just spread to the next ones? Ooh, what is this all about? Interesting. How do we unlock those? By turning you off. Now we got this one right here. I don't know what this one actually does that well, but interesting. The thing is, we will not be able to get all of these items here, so I just stand myself on this one. And I need to have like blue on the other one. Okay, honestly that's not what I was trying to say, but I'm kind of seeing the problem here. Because I need to connect this one right here. Just something like this. And well, my red signal is kind of problematic because it's in our way here. Still that way. Okay, let's see what is happening if we are stepping on here. Maybe using actually red, because this one actually gives us something. Let's try this once more. This time with just red. Keep connection like this. And now we can actually see what will happen. Can also activate this one right here. Now we need blue to activate this one, but that's not gonna happen. Although this one's like staying right now. It's staying as long as we don't close this one right here. Which means... Ooh. Well, it's fine actually. We need to open the door with red currently. But we can take these two, which are really, really helpful. Because now we can get the next one opened. And... technically saved. If we like use the switch right here, it will also stay open like this. Problem being, I need now red again, and I am not able to get this one. Thing is, these ones right here are also like blocked off from this perspective right here, so like to turn this one off, and up here we cannot make any use out of these ones right here because they are still blocked, I feel like. No, that's not what I wanted. Can't even select them. Ah, god damn it. That's a little bit of a problem. I mean... It's also like a bit of a problem. I mean, the thing is that I would like try else, or like do else if it wasn't like placed in a way like this right here. I would just go in here and then change these ones by standing in the way. But I also need to stand on the like the switch right here, or else it's not gonna happen. And there's like nothing I can use here, so a little bit of a problem. I need to get them active as well later on. I can't really switch them out as much. That's also already a way. God damn. Something I would personally really like to do would actually use these connectors and place them right here, because that would mean that actually I would be able to stand on the button as well as block one of the signals for myself, but that's not really a way of doing this here. What is the big plan here? Kind of wondering. So honestly, I don't really see how this will like work out in all. What am I missing? What am I currently missing? I mean, I can like also connect these all three together. Yeah, this was closed off, obviously. Like switch them off as I please. Wouldn't do anything. Available to was like do it like this. And at least like with theory, I would be able to do something like this and for example that first of all like the red signal through. Also blocking right this there. No, it's technically open. And I can do this whole thing with all of this like right here once. We select no, that one is not complicated. You can like go ahead and place this one right like this. But that's like the first I will get. Because now, yeah, I can technically just keep this one. And also keep it open as well. But now what? I mean, honestly, I kind of forgot to keep the blue laser in here, but even if I would be to switch this one, I would lose my progress. So I don't get what the idea kind of is here. Let's go back again. Through here. And also target this one right there. What I don't want to select this one. Also, can I target this one directly? No. You do it like multiple times even. I mean, it would be like really easy to do if I were able to not have this whole switch problem right here. If that would not be in my kind of way, then I would feel like it would be pretty easy to actually do. But how this is kind of currently just being the way here, it's kind of difficult to do pretty much anything with it. That wouldn't help at all as well. At least I don't feel like also kind of this one would not in any shape or form. This would just do it like this, which should be expected honestly, but still like to do it this way. And go with this one right here. This one's just open, which is interesting. And oh, this one actually could kind of work. Yeah, this seems like what I want. Almost what I want. Okay. But I have an idea here. What I actually want to do as well is like use this. Set them up like all of this the whole way through. The blue one is open, okay. But I need the red first, so we block blue. And that doesn't really work that well. Although maybe it will kind of work if I switch out the positionings of these things in like general. That might actually kind of work there. Blue's open. Okay, let's test this one once more. Get rid of blue, of red. And now we can actually use this one right here. Oh, I need to switch off this one. I can actually switch both of them off because I don't need them. But now I can like use red, block red, have blue, use my blue for my advantage here. I'm gonna keep on going, change the colors again. Then get another blockage away. Then block red again. And finally we have all the way open to the end. Finally. And print all 3 pieces of Omega.
It is the moment after the last moment. I do not exist. I should not exist. Everything is dark, but there shouldn't be darkness. There should be nothing. And yet, I am. And in this impossible moment, there is a light. The light is a place. I see the light, but the light also sees me. It knows my name. I reach out for the light, but it's too far away. Not yet, it says. Not yet.
Not a read-me file, then.
But what is it?
A mystery. Seems the universe still has a few of those in store for us. Well, we have plenty of time to think about it. 1K, time to come home.
It feels like it was a some people like describe it as a near-death experience or something like it. So it's interesting to see it in kind of here in this kind of way. So okay, extreme simulation.
Death, be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou art not so. For those whom thou thinkest thou dost overthrow die not, poor death, nor yet canst thou kill me. From rest and sleep, which but thy pictures be, much pleasure. Then from thee much more must flow, and soonest our best men with thee do go, rest of their bones and souls' delivery. Thou art slave to fate, chance, kings, and desperate men, and dost with poison, war, and sickness dwell. And poppy or charms can make us sleep as well and better than thy stroke. Why swell'st thou then? One short sleep past, we wake eternally, and death shall be no more. Death, thou shalt die.
Okay. Seems like there are like mini chapters even. Yep, I'll just get those. Huh, interesting. We got then the Isle of the Blessed and Into the Abyss. Which actually, I feel like it's somewhat cool to have them like in their own like stream, at least right now, and I will honestly keep it to the short 50-day stream, mainly because I was not feeling that well, at least. So I feel like it's a little bit fitting to actually section these off and just make kind of mini streams then even. I mean, having like a stream of like over 2 hours is like fine for me. So actually I will then try to, or like we'll play the Idol of the Blessed tomorrow then in the next stream. And if this is also like 2 hours or something, then we will keep it at that. And after that we'll play Into the Abyss on first day there. Because it also is like pretty fitting, honestly, in this kind of pacing regarding the thing that I will like stream on Friday, which is like totally different and also is like pretty good as well. So it's a little weird maybe to stream only like for 2.5 hours, but I feel like it's fitting in a way. Honestly, I didn't expect also that to be the end. I was thinking that like we're uncovering the first of these two persons' memories, trying to get hold of to it and then like resurrect them, as it was kind of obvious. But I was like expecting that we were like to dive into the second person as well. And I was also like a little bit thinking about, okay, maybe I will like solve the last extra puzzle that we had at the end there, which I struggled a little bit, honestly. And then I will just kind of maybe end it there, because as I said before, I'm not really feeling that well right now. And I don't want to stress it again. Maybe because I'm not really kind of that used it to stream longer time again, because I had a break of multiple days there, and also the last days were pretty well, just pretty stressful, in the sense that it was just stressful to the body in that kind of sense. So I feel like it's kind of good for me there to make it just a little bit of a shorter stream then, and it's kind of cool as well. So I'm kind of glad that I just decided to just walk in the light there, like exit the simulation, to just see what the my next level would look like. But to my surprise, there is not any more of that. Okay, so that's pretty much about then the Orpheus Ascending. And yeah, it was pretty like, actually it was pretty okay from the length, considering that probably the other two are like probably also like more than 2 hours. So in total I have like 6 hours then of puzzle time after the base game, which I was a little bit fine with. So yeah, that's totally fine then in that kind of regard. So tomorrow we will be then on the Isle of the Blast, which doesn't seem to have at least a specific theme, as in here it was specifically going for lasers, which also was really cool, just to see them experimenting more even. Like, the thing that was never really used in a way in the base game, I feel this, at least I feel like it wasn't used, maybe I'm just remembering wrong. Like the whole thing of, okay, the laser colliding with another laser through multiple kind of points, and you need to kind of balance it in the right kind of way to actually have enough length kind of still left there to power the kind of inputs that were like linked to it. I felt like that was kind of nice, and definitely something which can easily be overdone with. So I mean, they had some puzzles in there with this kind of mechanic, maybe sometimes tied with something differently, like where you have to really just like walk around more in the level itself. Like there, like 2 or 3 times this like just walls where you just were trying to bend it right in general, which is also like really interesting. And if the like craziness at least keeps up with the other 2 parts there, it will be interesting to see what else then we will face there, I feel like. Also sometimes the or some levels I feel like was really cool, like looking regards of how the lasers and the points were placed, especially the one that I'm currently like thinking as the one with the many boxes that you need to correctly place them to block certain sections of parts so that the right colors would get to the end. I really liked that one. It was really cool. I know it was really daunting at first, seeing it, how it just was there and how many boxes you had and so on, but it was still pretty cool in the end. So yeah, that was pretty much it for the first part of the Orpheus Ascending. I hope you enjoyed the stream, even though it may be a little bit shorter today, but I feel like it's just more fitting. I know maybe I will, although it's something I must consider first, but maybe I will just put something else at the end there as well. I don't know, maybe I will even start like another game or something, which I will play like afterwards, although I'm not really sure currently if I will want to do it. Maybe not, but we need to see. So yeah, I hope you're then also tuning in tomorrow to the next kind of part there. And also hope that you have a lovely day or evening, whenever you see it. And yeah, there's nothing much else to add than to say bye.